You won't believe what the Bengals are cooking up with Trey Hendrickson right now. This could be the sneakiest, smartest move we've seen all offseason, and if it works, it might just save their entire 2025 plans. Or blow up spectacularly in their face. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button if you want the fastest NFL updates on the planet. Listen, we've all been watching this Trey Hendrickson saga unfold like a slow-motion train wreck in Cincinnati. Why on earth would any team even consider forcing a proven superstar edge rusher to stick around when his heart clearly checked out months ago? That's the brutal question hanging over every Bengals fan right now, and the answer might shock you. But today ESPN just flipped the entire script, and what they're reporting is straight-up NFL chess at its most ruthless. Let's tear this apart chapter by chapter because this strategy is either absolute genius or the kind of betrayal that haunts you for years. First off, forget everything you thought you knew about the franchise tag disaster that was staring us dead in the face. Right now, as we speak, the Bengals still have until March 3rd to slap that tag on Trey Hendrickson. We're talking a soul-crushing $36 million hammer straight to the salary cap. That money sits there like concrete until they somehow flip him in a trade, freezing every other move you want to make this spring. No splashing on impact free agents. No sneaky trades to reload the roster. Just pure paralysis while you're praying some desperate team bites. It's the kind of cap nightmare that turns contenders into also-rans overnight. But here's where the Bengals just went full masterclass and everything changes. Instead of that franchise tag trap, they're reportedly set to sign Trey outright to a dirt cheap short-term deal and then ship him out the door fast. Think 1 year, laughably low money, $4 or $5 million at most, because literally nobody expects him to play a single snap for Cincinnati on it. This isn't some half measure. This is cold, calculated business that cuts every single headache out of the equation. Now let's talk about why this sign and trade play makes so much more logical sense than anything else on the table. When you franchise tag a monster like Hendrickson, every potential trade partner smells blood in the water. They know damn well you're never playing him on that $36 million tag. Your leverage evaporates instantly. Teams lowball you hard because they can see the desperation from a mile away. Then you layer on the player side drama, and it gets ugly fast. Trey has made zero secret that he is done in Cincinnati. Bridges are burned. Vibes are toxic. He's already threatened to sit out entire seasons and even floated retirement when he didn't get his money before. You cannot force a player like that to suit up. He'll just hold out, tank the chemistry, and leave you holding the bag. This new approach slices through all that mess like a hot knife. They sign him to this tiny one-year deal with the clear understanding he's getting traded. Then the new team sits down directly with Trey and his agent to build the fat long-term extension he actually craves. No fighting over whether the tag money rolls into the new contract. No weird acceptance drama. Just clean, straightforward negotiations that make everybody happy except maybe us fans waving goodbye. And get this, it quietly hands the Bengals a sneaky edge in the bargaining room too. Because now if a team drags their feet or lowballs the offer, Cincinnati can always wink and say, "Hey, we might just keep the guy." Everybody knows that's not the dream outcome, but it plants that seed of doubt. Suddenly there's no automatic July 16th deadline panic like you get with the tag. It's psychological warfare, and it feels deliciously evil in the best possible way. But wait until you hear how this single move could actually supercharge what the Bengals haul back in return. Who's to blame for this whole messy situation in Cincinnati? Is it the front office for letting things rot this bad, or has Trey earned a clean break after everything he's sacrificed for that defense? Drop your hottest, spiciest take below right now. I'm reading every single comment, and we're settling this. This strategy also dodges some nightmare what-if scenarios we've watched destroy other teams. Remember Antonio Brown when he left the Steelers? Dude got traded and straight up refused to report, refused to sign, refused to play, turned the whole thing into a circus. Players hold real power, and if Trey hates the destination or the money on the table, he can make life absolute hell. By letting the acquiring team negotiate face-to-face with him right after the trade, everything stays smooth. The new franchise knows exactly what it takes to lock him in motivated and happy from day one. For the Bengals, this is pure oxygen. They're not chained to that monstrous $36 million cap punishment anymore. They stay free to chase other difference makers, swing other trades, and actually build a real supporting cast around Joe Burrow without one unhappy edge rusher holding the entire roster hostage financially. Even if this trade hunt somehow stretches all the way to the draft or beyond, it's only a $5 million ding on the books. Manageable. Fixable. Not season-killing. I'm telling you straight, this feels like the first genuinely sharp, creative move we've seen from this front office in ages on the defensive side. Realistically, what kind of haul can they expect now? I'm calling at least a third-round pick, and with multiple teams in the mix I wouldn't be shocked to see a player tossed in to sweeten the pot. This approach scares fewer suitors away because there's no tag baggage attached. More bidders equal better offers. The market is going to heat up fast once word spreads that Trey is available without the usual drama. And look, as diehard fans, it sucks to lose a pass-rushing terror who's been wrecking quarterbacks for us. The guy was a monster when he wanted to be. But when a player has mentally checked out and made it crystal clear he wants out, you have to cut the cord. Forcing the issue only poisons the locker room and wastes another precious year of Burrow's prime. This sign first, trade later blueprint gives everybody an escape hatch with some dignity still intact. The Bengals become the perfect middleman. They facilitate the deal, pocket some serious draft capital or talent, and wipe the slate clean for whatever comes next. It's brilliant. It's ruthless. It's exactly how smart teams win in today's brutal salary cap NFL. The old school way of doing business is dead and buried. This right here is the new masterclass, and if they pull it off clean, the Bengals are going to look like absolute geniuses while Trey gets the fresh start he obviously craves. I cannot wait to see this thing actually drop. The NFL offseason just went from boring to must-watch television overnight because of whatever the Bengals are plotting with Trey Hendrickson. Stay glued right here because this story is nowhere near finished, and the next chapter could change everything for Cincinnati.